Good evening, everybody. Y'all up in here? What's up here to learn and share? Uh, y'all I already see y'all be cheating. I see here to learn and share and Rhonda commented at 3:48. Now I know y'all be cheating now. Yeah, I thought y'all be pulling up with the notifications when it say it's live. Y'all pulling up with a notification when I first post. Y'all cheating. I thought y'all was notification gang. What's up? Here to learn and share. What's up? Rhonda Green. What's up? Uh I meant to type C while I was trying to type beat. Trying to type to beat. ah, 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 ah. I finally got the channel notifications at 6:30 p.m. and I'm still not the first person in here that got age. Okay. Yes, you gotta be quick. I see what y'all talking about it now. What's up, Finest Superman? What's going on? Hey y'all, I'm finally off the short bus and can focus and dedicate time to practice. What? Why you gotta be on the short bus? What's up, Trader Mo? Shout out SJ. What's up, KC? What's going on, Kim? What's go Kim, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you, Kim. Kim, when I was talking to you Saturday, if this is the same Kim that had the one-on-one with me on Saturday, when I was talking to you on Saturday, Kim, and you DM me your email for me to send you the link for the one-on-one, the picture and the voice didn't match up with me. No offense, no offense, but the picture and the voice, you sound like this woman that I used to work with named Wendy. She's Wendy's about, I give Wendy 5'1" on a good day. Short little white lady. Her husband Greg a little shorter than me, and Wendy a short little white lady, feisty little thing. And when you sit like that's what I had pictured in my head when we was talking on the one-on-one, because that's how you sound just like her. Because Wendy got like this real you know how like on movies they make people from the South sound with like a real strong, like, hey y'all, and y'all with a real strong twang, right? And then when I just had Wendy pictured in my mind. And when I saw the picture, I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I did not expect it, just had messed me up. And she say she 5'2". What's up, Darren? What's up, Deborah? What's up, Deborah? I Deborah, I ain't gonna hold you. I I was spelling your name slap wrong. That's why I said Deborah. I was spelling your name like Deborah, but it's Deborah. I figured this out Saturday when we was it Friday? Friday, Saturday, whenever we did the one-on-one. Friday, because I had to leave in the middle of our thing to go meet and try to take my son to pants. Yes, it was Friday. I was like, oh, I've been spelling her name wrong. These are my confessions. What's up, Terry? I said, what's up? Uh, Thanks for this morning live. That's why we on here now. We about to go back through since it was what's up, Day. I'm sorry, but since Taryn got me back on track, I appreciate you for getting me back on track because I had went down the rabbit hole. This is why we're here today. If you don't know why we're here this evening, read Taryn's comment right there. Not the thanks part, but this morning live, right? That's why we're here today. We are going to, like, y'all know how y'all know what I said. We here. Who know what this mean? Who, if you true gang, somebody put in the chat what this mean. This where we at now. Head back, standing straight up. This where we at. Somebody tell me what that mean. Right? So I know everybody is at a different place. That's right. We sprinting, baby. We out here on our Sha'Carri Richardson. Yeah, hear me. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess with the world like that, because I seen the world be with me. I seen the world turn on me. I'm just here for the people who look like me, who talk like me. I ain't here for the world like that. We on our Sha'Carri Richardson. You hear me? Hey, so I know hey, Rocky, that was for you, Rocky. That was just for you. Hey, I know people are at different places in their educational journey. They're oh, wait a minute. Coochie, coochie, coo. Coochie, 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 coo. I know people are at in different, see, I told you, I know people are in different places in their educational journey. You know what I'm saying? SJ say they still in training camp. And when I say they, I don't mean to imply, I forgot it's 2023. I'm just saying they, because I'm not sure if SJ is a male or a female, because SJ are just initials. So if I only see SJ, I can't assume that it's a guy or a girl. So that's why I said they. I'm not saying they because there's actually theys out there. But, and I don't want to offend the theys by calling SJ a they when I'm not sure if they're a they, but I'm not sure if it's a guy or girl. So I don't want to say he and it's a she, and I don't want to say she and it's a he, and I don't want to offend the theys because she or he may not be a they, and then the theys may take offense. Rocky, that was for you. Okay, right? So everybody. Oh, SJ. Oh, SJ, SJ, you got too many names, man. You got too many names. You got one name in Discord. You got SJ. You got somebody's mother. Hold on. Somebody's mother be on here too. So SJ, you got more than one account. So SJ is somebody's mother. Is Shay? Is you too many people. You too many people, SJ. I guess I was right for saying they, because it's SJ, somebody's mother, and Shay. It's all the same person. We three agree, so that's they. How's your baby, by the way? How's your baby? Hope your baby's well. How's school? How's school going? How's school going? I can't find the video where you first started using ICT concepts and switched to futures. What is the date and title? I want find a Superman. I'm 51 years old, man. You think I remember the date and titles of these videos? I be on live for like an hour and some change. I don't know. I don't freaking know. And I talk about so many things on the lives. If you want specific stuff, you got to go to like the teaching type stuff. You can't look at the lives to try to find specific stuff. The lives, they may have some gems in them, but they be like all over the place. If you want to know about specific stuff, you got to go to like the educational type stuff, like how to trade futures, how to use options, what price action for you got to look for the very specific. If it says it's just a live video, man, you look for a needle in a haystack. If you're trying to find something, go to the specific titles. You know what I'm saying? The ones that got like a real specific name. But if it just say Tim's Tidbit live stream or Tim's Tidbit dinner discussion or Tim's Tidbit lunchtime list, if it just got like a basic Tim's Tidbit title, it's some live stream that go under the video section. Like if you go on my page, right? If you, I don't know if it's like this for everybody YouTube, but when I go to people YouTubes, right? When I go to people YouTubes, just let me see. Like I just go to Country Wayne, right? When I go there, it says home videos. Well, he don't have lives because he don't go live. But let me go to ICT, right? It says videos, shorts, lives. Go to the tab that says videos, and those are videos that I upload. You know what I'm saying? The lives are the live streams, the ones where I go live and it be like real random a lot of times. But go to the one that say videos. Those are like the teaching type videos, and you can get something very specific out of that you're looking for. But if wait a minute, find the Superman. Wait a minute, find the Superman. Hold the freaking phone. Hold the freaking phone. Find the Superman. Now, you've been around a very long time. You've been around a very long time. Why are you starting from the beginning? Why are you going? This is a serious question. Let's talk. Let's chop it up. Everybody else, you can get out. Find a Superman. Why are you going back to the beginning? What's happening? Talk to me. Talk to me. Matter of fact, the link is in the chat. Click on the link and pull up and talk to me. You ain't got to show your face, but just pull up so we can why are you going back to the beginning? You say it ain't sticking. Okay, it ain't sticking. All right. Hopefully tonight will help a little bit. Hopefully tonight will help a little bit. Done with school, babies, keep me on my toes. I got the lingo down, but how do I understand? Did I say DC, BC, DR, IDR? Well, if you want to understand DR, IDR, you need to talk to Robinson. Speaking of Robinson, hold on. Come here, coochie, come here, coochie, coo. Coochie, coo. If you want to know DR, IDR, you need to talk to Robinson. It's Sibby and Bissy, like SIBI and BISI. Buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So Bissy and Sibby. DR and IDR, that's something totally different. Go through the Robinson and Angela got a great little section in the Discord about DR and IDR. Robinson and Angela, they great at DR IDR. Robinson posts videos every day about DR and IDR on his YouTube channel. So if you want to know that, talk to him. Now, Sibbies and Bissies, that's ICT stuff. I trade Sibbies and Bissies. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention to the stuff that I be talking about, and I can help you with that. Right? So let's get to what we talked about tonight. Oh, snap. Why y'all ain't tell me he was in the chat? Forget everything I just said about Robinson. Forget it. He's not helpful at all. Shout out Robinson in the chat, man. What's happening? So we came on here, we're going to talk about this morning's live, right? This morning on the live, I talked specifically to the people who signed up for the one-on-ones this Saturday with me this past Saturday. I told everybody, I said, I told everybody, I gave everybody a same piece of information. Like every one-on-one wasn't the same because people are different, and I tailored it to each person. But at the end, with each person, I said, I will leave you with this. This is what I implemented in my own trading to help me, right? And then Sunday night, Monday morning in the London, it played out to the T. And so I said, hey, look, this is what I was talking about. If you was up for the London, this is what I was talking about on the live. This is what helped me. And you had an opportunity to see it play out to the T, right? Then during the New York session, right, we had an opportunity to watch price play out this pictorial right here to the freaking T. We talk about this constantly. How many times have we talked about price giving you an opportunity to get a trade based off of the opposite ends of the range of the London, right? The opposite ends of the range of the London. It'll either give you an opportunity, not all the time, but when price is moving algorithmically and price is moving in relations to the bias without any manual manipulation, it will it's a high probability that you will get an opportunity to get a trade which gives you the opposite end of the range from the London. It says you disconnected, Find It Superman. You got to be on a device that will connect to your mic and camera. You don't have to show your camera, but you got to be on something that has a mic and a camera on it, or you won't be able to join. You will be in the studio, but I won't be able to add you so that I can hear you. You got to be on something. But so now what we're going to do on this live, right? I'm going to go back through the price, right? And first of all, I'm going to look at what played out in the London, and we're going to look for an opportunity, if there was one, for an entry for little Timmy Rogers, right? Remember, I trade fair value gaps. I told y'all I've, at one point in time, I got really strict with my rules. And, as I get better with my price reading, I still stick to my basic rules of, liquidity sweeps, breaking market structure, retrace to a fair value gap. But I've tailored it a little bit, where before I wanted the breaking market structure to be one continuous BISI or SIBI. I've taken that away. Before I wanted it to be aligned with a higher time frame breaker, what I'm saying, for the lower time frame. Now, if the breaker's there, it just gives me confidence. If the breaker's not there, I rely on my sense of tape reading or understanding what price trying to get to guide me more. But in the beginning, I had very strict rules, and now the rules are in place, but like I lean more toward my understanding of the draw to guide me. Is this a good time to get in at this breaking market structure retrace to this imbalance, right? So now let's go look and see. Oh, and then the trade I actually took last night was against the grain. It went against the grain. If I have time or feel like it, I may actually go through that one. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't freeze, I stopped. And for anybody that may show up later, or anybody that's on here right now that has an issue with me going through the price and looking for places where I would have executed, and you say, oh, but you're not executing, you're doing it in hindsight, you're just saying what you would have done. I could very well go to the trade that I took, but the trade that I took is not in line with what I advised everybody on the one-on-ones to do, and it's not what I publicly said about the opposite end of the range. So if I would have taken a trade during those sections, I would go over my real trade for those sections. But right now, we're just going through and trying to help people figure out where was it? I saw one. People who got the lingo down, but how do I understand? Right? This is for the people who have the lingo. This is for the people who's trying really hard. This is for the people that says, Tim, I can see where price should go, but I just don't know exactly when I should push the button, because when I push the button, I get stopped out and then I get scared, or I push the button and I get in. I'm going to put you on Front Street, Deborah. I push the button and I get in and I just can't hold the trade. I get scared and I jump out. This is for those people. Now, back to what I was saying. Okay, let's go over here. I wish I would have left those lines on the chart. So let's just reline it. We're going to find the Asian low and Asian high, because that's the one that okay, so this is the Asian low. Right there, we hit it there. So we'll move let me see. Right there. All right. So right there. That's the Asian low. This right here is the. Wait a minute. Where am I? I'm on the wrong. Why y'all tell me I'm on the wrong freaking candles? I'm like, this ain't looking right. I'm like, this ain't looking right. I'm like, this ain't looking right. 4 p.m. There you go. I'm like, this ain't looking right. What's going on? Y'all should have told me I was on the wrong candles. Okay, that's the Asian low. Okay. That's the Asian low. Y'all supposed to say, Tim, you ain't on the Asian low, man. You tripping. You supposed to say, Tim, you tripping. Low. Asian. Low. Asian. And then this is the A. Let me take all this other stuff off the screen. Well, I really don't want to take all the other stuff off the screen, but we can do it. We can do it. Nah, I'm gonna leave the other stuff on there. Because we need it for context. This right here is the Asian high. It's the Asian high. Yeah. This right here is the Asian high. That right there is the Asian high. High. Asian. Might help if I do it like this, because that's messing with my mind. I need it to be a green line. Do anybody else, like, if it don't be the right color, it mess with your mind? It does me. So we're going to go down to 5 minuten. Let's go to 15 minuten first. Right. Oh, now we got the Asian. All right. So I'm going to hide this for a second. Bear with me. Getting everything together. That needs to be there because it was already there. And we're going to hide this one. Okay, we're going back in time. We're making it look like it should look when we got here. Okay, so now we're on the 5-minute, and we got the P. What I was doing, I was getting the PD arrays together for what should be there in price, right? So this is our new week opening gap right here, the purple one. Let me bring this into the seification. Yeah, that's a real word, seification, like where it can be seen. Seification. This 5-minute 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 inversion fair value gap here, because it's over here, right? And y'all already know why I make it gray, right? Y'all already know why I make it gray. I make it gray. I make the Sibbies and Bishes gray once we offer the opposing liquidity to let me know, like, hey, we have repriced that, right? And then once we leave it, it's a balanced price range. And if we leave it opposite of the draw, I'm anticipating it to get cut through like butter and then become support or resistance, right? Now, and I'll explain that once we get to it. Replay, we're going to come back to 12 a.m., right? So now we go back to 12 a.m. Here we go. We have the Asian low and the Asian high, right? If you are a note taker, feel free to take a note. If you are not privy to the free one-on-ones that we did this past Saturday, you're a lucky person. We are fun to, well, I didn't even do it like this for the people that was on the one-on-one. We are about to walk through my requirements that I set on myself to help me identify more probable trades, right? So we're going to walk through it step by step right now. So if you was on the one-on-one and you understood me, you're about to see me walk through it right now. Matter of fact, it has already begun when I was marking out the Asian high and low. Now I'm going to explain. Okay, so whatever session or day, it don't matter. Whatever session I'm getting ready to trade, right? I identify, now y'all know I don't have it marked as Asian high, Asian low, London high, London low, all of that right there. I simply have a line that says, sell side, buy side, you know what I'm saying? And I know by the time that it's connected to the candle, that's why I make sure I anchor my, like when my little brother, when I be talking with my little brother, I'll be like, man, move the candle over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he'll like when he marked the higher time frame and when he come to the lower time frame, the line might be like that right there. I'll be like, man, move the line over to the candle. And he'd be like, oh, yeah, I got it. Like, I move it there so I know what time that happened. I can quickly look and see what time that high or low happened, right? That's why I do that, right? So, for the note takers, I'm going to note take with you. Let's note take together, shall we? So, whatever time frame I'm going to trade, I identify, spelled it right. I went to BA. I identify the high and low of the prior session right? Now, I identify the high and low of the prior session. I also keep in mind the high and low of the day, prior day, right? Right? Why do I keep in mind the prior day too? I keep in mind the prior day too is because if we're trading very near the prior day, right? The prior day has more um influence. Where did I spell right there? Right? God dog it, Tim. You spelling like you went to Ely, boy. What's wrong with you? Oh my God. All right. That's why I take note of the prior day low and high also, because the prior day has more influence. Now, why do I look for the now before I go any further? When I say the prior session, right? If I'm trading the Asian, if I'm trading the Asian, right? I look for a New York afternoon um swing, right? It don't have to be the absolute low of the day for the Asian, because a lot of time the Asian don't have a bunch of range. So I just look for a predominant swing for like if I'm trading the Asian, I just look for like a predominant swing in the New York afternoon, right? Whatever session is right before, right? If it's the London, right? This gold right here. This is freaking gold. This is freaking gold. And it's only 32 people on here. I I might not leave this up after we finish. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause this right here too good. This too good to be just getting. I understand people be busy, and I understand people have things, right? But y'all know my platform is primarily a live stream platform, meaning you have to be here with me. I like the interaction. The interaction is what gets me going. So you have to be here. So I just decided from now on, when I go live, if you're not here, you missed it, buddy. The only videos that will remain on my channel from August 21st forward are the videos that I pre-record. If I don't pre-record it, you missed it, buddy. Yep, you missed it. So tonight's video will not be available after we're done. Yep. Well, nope. I was gonna say I'll make it available for the channel members, but then people gonna be like, "Oh, he just saying that to get people to join the channel membership." So there you go. All right. If it's the London, I mark out the Asian high and low. I just say Asian. You know I'm talking about high and low. I just say Asian. Right. Well, I type it out because we high and low. If I'm trading the New York morning, New York AM, It's the London high and low. Y'all get the picture now. Sorry about that, London. I spelled you wrong. Right? I'm not a typist. I don't type fast. I'm sorry. If I'm trading the New York PM, if I'm trading lunch, it's the AM. If I'm trading New York PM, it's lunch. Lunch high and low. Right? Lunch high and low. And if price get real busy, then I look for AM. AM, like if the AM got like some equal lows, if they got like a predominant swing close to us, AM, I look for something in the AM. AM, I'll just say point of interest. Right? AM point of interest, right? Okay, so now any session that I decide to trade, that's my sweetie. What's up, son? How was school, son? It was excelente. Which one did y'all get me, the new burger, or did y'all got me the Dave single? They still ain't had the bread. I knew they weren't gonna have the vanilla. Keyshawn already told you they weren't gonna have his flavor. Cause when I went the other day, I tried to get him one and they didn't have. When the day I went,
she told me after they told her that they only have chocolate and strawberry. And when she told me, I said, "Of course."
Of course, I knew it.
Then they got his order wrong. They gave me the wrong sauce. And then,
and there were 2 honey mustards. I just checked the bottom of the bag.
Man, they slipping. Y'all was in the dub. They be slipping.
Yeah.
They be slipping.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, right there on Winton, right over there. But yeah.
And then look, you lied.
Yeah.
Oh, I come in. Then the people in front of me, I'm like, they probably got that order wrong too.
They probably did.
And here's what I said. I think they should just write it down.
They need it. They got it on the screen, nephew. They got it on the screen.
Wait, look. I said they probably got people in front of us order wrong. So next thing I know, I see them back up.
Tell you what.
Then he get out the car and he just go stand at the window. And he's standing at the window. He's like, I don't know what he said, but it looked like he got some fries and some nuggets because they put in a small bag. I was like, man, I hope they get our order. This is your order, so we won't know until you get it. Man. I told them no onions. So
yeah, they probably messed it up. I'm so used to it right now. I'm sorry about that, y'all. If y'all care about me, talk to my family when they just came in from school and practice. Y'all know it's over there. Y'all, not Robinson, not my sweetie. It's right over there. If you don't know what's over there, I can tell you. It's right over here. It starts with a D, leads to an O, leads to another O, and it ends with an aura. So whatever session that and SJ, this gonna be gold for you, because you say you struggling to understand it. This right here, this is going to give you some rules to put in place to help you only look for trades, help you only look for stuff, because I fell into the trap when I first started trading ICT stuff of looking for my setup every freaking where. There's going to be breakers, there's going to be mitigation blocks, there's going to be rejection blocks, there's going to be fair value gaps, there's going to be order blocks, there's going to be liquidity voids, there's going to be stuff everywhere. But where do you look for it? Where do you look and pay attention to it? That is the question. And today we are going to help you identify it. Now, so we got this is the most important thing to remember right here. mark out the high and the low of the session right before the session you're in, and pay attention to the daily low and high. The daily low and high has more influence. All right. So here we go. We got the Asian low and high marked out. We're at midnight, right? So we said going into, I'm not sure if I said it on a live video or on the one-on-ones, but we said based off of the daily candle that Friday made, that our bias for the daily time frame was bullish, and the draw on liquidity was this daily high up here. Turn around, draw. What do we say we was gonna call him? What do we say? It's all about Picasso. It's all about Picasso. They go Picasso. Why is that Picasso? Because it's the draw. What did Picasso do? Picasso drew. He was a drawer. The fancy word for drawer is an artist. There goes Picasso. It's all about Picasso, right? So we said that Picasso resided up here, right? Now that we know where Picasso is, we can decide, are we going to trade against the grain? If you're more advanced, have at it. If you're not advanced, do not. You always want to trade with Picasso, right? So since Picasso is above us, since Picasso is the buy side liquidity, then we are looking for a reason to buy in the discount. Okay. I might have to make this smaller because I don't want to take the rules off, but it's getting big. That's too small for you all, I think. Okay. Let's work with that, hopefully. Now, all right. Our bias and draw is bullish. Very importante. That's very importante. Matter of fact, let me do this right here. I'm going to take this out of that box right there, cut it out, stop it, cut it out, right? And I'm going to make a new box, and I'm going to put that in there by itself and make it red because it's muy importante, right? Our bias and draw is bullish. Everything starts with the draw. Where is price trying to get to? Picasso is up here. Now, it's midnight. Now, we know our bias based off what we said from the candles. Let's go back to the daily chart, right? For the daily chart, the reason why Picasso was up there, for anybody who don't know, is because last week we came down to an area that we anticipate price to do something. We anticipated to reverse, we anticipated to retrace, we anticipated to do something, right? And on Friday, we had a strong rejection. We came below Thursday's low, we came below this swing low over here, and we rejected heavily and closed above this low. So therefore, the draw on the next day was the high of Friday. That was the high. Why was that that was the draw. Why was that the draw? Because we rejected after taking out this low. We were unable to displace below the low. We rejected the low. So when you reject a low or high, the draw is the high or low that sent you down here. And this is the high that sent us there. And so that's the draw, right? This daily high sent us to here. We were unable to displace, meaning stay below with some type of force this low. So therefore, the draw on the next day is the high that sent us down here. That's little Timmy Rogers hip pocket note-taking training on how to identify the draw of the next daily candle. Y'all getting all kind of gold. Okay, let's go back down. What was it? 5 minutes. Let's go back down to 5 minutes. Right? We at midnight. Now that we done said all of that. Were we on 5 minutes? We was on 5 minutes. Why does it look different? Hold on. Let me go back. It was on 15 minutes. Okay. So now we understand our draw. We understand our bias. We're trading the London, right? We're trading in London. Our Picasso is up here. So our draw is up here. We do not care which one we attack first, right? We do not care, right? We prefer I ain't gonna type all that out. I ain't typing all that out. We do not care which one we attack first. We prefer to attack the opposing liquidity first. Why do we prefer to attack the opposing liquidity first? Because it gives us an opportunity to get a larger move if we make it all the way to the daily draw, if we're not trading really close to it, right? It gives us an opportunity, because if Picasso is up here and we attack the low first, it goes off in our head, Judas swing, Judas swing, Judas swing, right? It gives us an opportunity to get long way down here somewhere to get up there. But if it attacks the high first, right? If it attacks the liquidity going towards the draw first, take note of this, right? Take note of this. I'm not going to write this down because this is not a rule. This is just experience, I guess you'll say. If you attack the liquidity that's in the same direction as Picasso, if you get a rejection off of it, right? Look for opportunities, look for a reason why price will come down into this area somewhere before proceeding back up. Will it come down below midnight? Will it come back to an imbalance? Will it come back to the new week opening gap right here? Look for some reason why price wants to come back down here. And if you're more advanced, this will be a grand opportunity to trade against the grain. Because if we reject off of this, right, and price does it'll give you opportunity to do that. Get short in this range, right? It'll give you an opportunity to do that. And then once you just say take out that low, and then you come back up and then go back up like that there, right? So if you attack the liquidity in the direction of Picasso and you don't reject, you get displacement, then you're looking for opportunity to go long up here. But it's not a bad trade, but look at the difference in the amount of what you can do. Get long here. Look at the difference of the opportunity of an entry. You see what I'm saying? If we attack the one, we don't care which one we attack, but if we attack the liquidity in the direction of Picasso. We're looking for if we get in displacement above or below, or if we're rejecting. If we reject, wait for price to come do something down here. If you're advanced, you can take an opportunity to trade against the grain. If you're not advanced, just wait for price to come back down here, do what it has to do, and then give you displacement in the direction of Picasso. And once you get that displacement above a high, then you can get long. Right now that all of that's out of the way, let's move forward. Right, so let the candles print. We're coming down, we're flirting around. Boom, right there. What did we just do right there? Right, we just took out the Asian low and rejected off of it. Right, that right there gives you the okay to start looking for your setup. Once you take out the liquidity in the opposite direction of Picasso and reject it, now you are allowed to start looking for your setup. I should have been typing that. Once price takes out, right? Is it two P's? Yes, two P's. Opposing liquidity, you can start looking for your setup. Right? You are not allowed to look for your setup until price takes out opposing liquidity. Wait a minute. And rejects. There you go. Takes out opposing liquidity and rejects. Then you can start looking for your setup. Right? So we've taken out opposing liquidity and we reject it. So now we can start looking for our setup. If we take out opposing liquidity and we get displacement, hold your horses. You want to see a rejection off of the opposing liquidity, or you want to see a deep run into the liquidity and then heavy displacement in the direction of your draw, yielding a break in market structure. Right, so we've got the rejection of the opposing liquidity. At this time, when we got the 15-minute rejection, right? At this time, little Timmy Rogers goes down to the 5-minute candles, right? Because now I'm looking on 5. I might even go down to the 1. I'm watching all of them. I ain't gonna hold you, but we just gonna use the 5-minute. I'm just keep it real. I'm gonna go to the 1 minute. Like it won't let me go to 1 minute on the playback. It won't give me 1 minute on the. Will it? Oh yes, it will. There you go. I don't know why it stuttered just then. Right. So I'll be in the 1 minute. Right. But the candle's so low, so we're just gonna go to the 5-minute. We're gonna stick with the 5-minute because the candle's mad low. Right now. So we've come down. We've come down here. We've hit the Asian low, right? And we rejecting off. So now we're looking for our setup, right? Right. We go down again. We go down deeper. We're getting a deeper run in, right? We're looking for our setup. right? Deep run in, right? Still looking for our setup. Uh-oh, here comes some displacement. Uh-oh, here comes some oh, we got a breaking market structure right there. 5-minute breaking market structure, displacement, 5-minute breaking market structure. Now we are looking for an opportunity to buy at a imbalance in the displacement leg. Here's the displacement. There's your breaking market structure. You're looking for an imbalance. Here we go, right here. We got one right here. Right? We got a 5-minute imbalance right there thus far. Let's see if that play out to be the one that we're looking at right there. So we got a 5-minute right there, right? So at this moment, right? At this moment, Lil Timmy Rogers, right, has placed a limit order right there. I have placed a limit order right here. Right? I have placed a limit order. I've placed a limit order right there. Right? I have placed a buy limit order right there at the touch of this fair value gap, right? The high of the fair value gap is 43.79. The low of the fair value gap is 43.77 and 3/4, right? The low of this swing low right here is 43.75 75, right? So 70 43.79 minus 5. That's the max that I'm going to go on a trade. I'm going no more than 5 points. So 43.74, right? That will put my stop all the way down here, right? That's where my stop will be if I put on the full risk, right? The 43.73.75 is the low. So if I want to put on less risk, I would put it at 43.73 even. 3 ticks, 40, let me see, 43.75. I'll put it at 43.75 even, right? 3 ticks below that right there if I want to put on less risk, right? So let's mark it out like this, right? So we're going to say this right here would be the less risk line if you want to go on with go in with less, you know what I'm saying, not the full your full risk. Like my full risk is 5 points. If you want to put on it's going to be the less risk line, right? And we're going to put it 3 ticks below the low, right? Because I always like to keep it, I don't like to put it right at the low. I like to give it at least 2 or 3 ticks. Sometimes I try to go a whole point, but like when a whole point gonna put it at some weird number like 34, 43, 74, 75, I just leave it right at the even, right? And then 74 even. 74 even is full risk. God dog it. Full risk, right? So my limit order is right there. Why is my limit order there? Let's walk through it, right? We came down, we took out the Asian low right here. This rejection off the Asian low allowed me to start looking for my setup, right? We moved back down, got a deeper run into under the Asian low, and then we got displacement, right? With a break in market structure right there. That's your bullish break in market structure right there. Right? Market structure shift, breaking market structure. How have you? I say breaking market structure. That's what I say. Right? Okay. So now, there you go. Now, I'm not worried about this SIBI right here. The reason why I'm not worried about this SIBI right here is because who know why I'm not worried about this SIBI right here? Can somebody put in the chat why I'm not worried about this SIBI as we go on, right? And we'll revisit that. Okay, let's move forward. Right. Picked up right there. We're in the trade right there. Was how many points is that? That's 5 points, right? If you're shooting for 5 points, you're out. You got your 5 and you're gone, right? If you're shooting for 5 points, you're out because the buy order was at 79 and we went above 86 right there. So if you're shooting for 5 points, you're gone. You're done for the day. Your draw is above. Exactly. That's why we're ignoring that right there. We're ignoring this because Picasso is up here and we're attacking opposing liquidity. And so what did I say? We think when we attack opposing liquidity first, what do I say? We not rebalanced. It's not rebalanced yet, right? That's a good thing to be thinking about, but it's not rebalanced yet. This area over here, right, is a balanced price range because we offered sell side delivery, buy side delivery, and then left it. So this area there is a balanced price range. But this is, anybody put it in chat? When we said if Picasso is up here and we attack opposing liquidity first, what should our brain be thinking? Somebody tell me what my brain's supposed to be thinking while I drink some water. If we attack the opposing liquidity first and the draw is up here, what is this move down? Come on, 15-second delay. Somebody type something. What is this move down right here? What is that move down? What are we thinking when we see this attack over here? We're anticipating price to come up here and we see Judas swing. There you go. So right there, if you're going for 5 points, done. The trade is over, right? The trade internal what? Internal what? I'm lost. No, not a swing low. It's the Judas swing. The Judas swing. The Judas swing was the correct answer. This move right here is the Judas swing. So that's why we're not worried about this SIBI right here because the draw is up here and this SIBI was created with the Judas swing. So we're not afraid to get long here because of this right here. This SIBI has done its job right there. Right here. This SIBI right here, right? That SIBI right there. I think we have that over here somewhere, right? Nope, not him. Nope, not him. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't have him. But this SIBI has done its job. And I'll show you when it did its job. This SIBI did its job right there. 5-minute SIBI. Don't extend it so we can see it clearer. Right? If you notice, right, price came up to that SIBI for anyone who had the draw wrong and was thinking price was going to attack down here in this old day hourly fair value gap and this sell side down here, if you had the draw wrong, you were happy and got short in this SIBI right here. You got short right there. That SIBI has done its job to lead people off sides, right? This Judas swing fooling people that we're going down. It did it beautifully. It set a imbalance for you to buy off of after coming down, displacing below the low. It set it up beautiful. It came all the way below the low and closed below the low, right? But the first time it hit it, it rejected, and that gave you opportunity to start looking for your setup. So now you're just looking for a break in market structure to go back up. And it came down here below the low. For you, if you're on the right side, this is where the algo messed up. It kept dropping and gave a deeper run into liquidity. So it's giving you an opportunity to get long in a deeper discount. If you're on the wrong side, you got short right here because you saw this as displacement down, retrace back to an imbalance to get short. And now you're stuck on the wrong side. Price came back down and it touched the low tick for tick right there. And what happened? Hi, yeah! Bust your head to the white meat. Because if you got short right here, your stop was resting right there at a minimum. Right there. Bust your head to the white meat. That's why we weren't worried about that SIBI, because Picasso is up there. Now, that's the end of the trade. Bob's your uncle. I don't care how much farther it went up, because we and it went up there and actually hit the Asian high, and then Picasso, the draw was like up here for the day. And it got all the way up there. It got all the way up there at 355, right? At 355. So there you go. If you held to get to Picasso, you're looking at from 43.79 to 43.96. That's almost 20 points. Oh, wait a minute. How high did these get? This went up to, but you got out right there at Picasso. You didn't go up there. So Picasso, that's what? 79 minus 3. So that's 17 points. 17 points. There you go. Bob's your uncle. I'm glad you're honest, E-Rock. E-Rock said her head would have got bust to the white meat. Now, E-Rock, take this. If you don't take nothing else from here, it's all about Picasso. So when you're going into the session, make sure, if you're not clear on where price is trying to go, just watch the price. Just don't try to trade. If you're not clear on where price is trying to go, just don't try to trade. If you don't have a comfortable bias, just don't try to trade. If you're second guessing where price is trying to get to, don't try to trade. But Spammer's they've been hitting me all day. Because it's all about the draw. I'm sorry about that. Throat itching. It's all about the draw. So when you know the draw, right? You see the attack on liquidity, right? And then you get the displacement with the breaking market structure. That's when it's okay to start looking. That's when it's okay to enter, right? This is when it's okay to start looking for your setup. So once you get the displacement, breaking market structure, retrace to a discount fair value gap right there. Boom. Boom. That's my setup. Let's go to the 1 minute and see if there's any other I'm so sorry, y'all. 1 minute fair value gap, right? 1 minute fair value gap right there with a bullish breaker right there. Beautiful. Everything that I need for my setup. I got a breaker. I got a fair value gap right there. Bullish breaker here. Fair value gap right there. breaker and fair value gap on the 1 minute, on the 5 minute, on the 5 minute, on the 5 minute, on the 5 minute, we got a fair value gap. Didn't get down to the order block, right? On the 5 minute there. Look farther this way. Don't really see nothing over there. Who cares? So we got a on the 15 minute. On the 15 minute, we coming back down into a 15-minute order block, right? So we got a 15-minute order block coming back into a 15-minute order block, into a 5-minute fair value gap, into a 1 minute breaker and fair value gap. Several levels of confluence for taking that trade right there. I done been on here a super long time, so I'm not even gonna go over anything else. I'm not gonna go. I'm hungry. My food is out there getting cold. I'm not gonna go over the New York. So I was gonna talk about the New York with the opposite end of it, but it took me too long to do this. I'm sorry. I do the same thing for every session, right? Where's our rules of engagement, right? Every session, right? Do the rules of engagement, right? Every session you go into, whatever session it is, mark out the low and high for the session prior to it, right? Know your bias and draw, right? Know your bias and draw, right? Once price take out the opposing liquidity and rejects, you can start looking for your setup, right? Now, with the London opposite ends for the opening range and the closing range, right? Like we were saying, now this right here, since the bias was to the upside for the day, right? The bias was to the upside for the day. We had already taken out the daily high right there, right? So, but the bias was to the upside. We had taken out the buy side. So we were using this displacement down and the combination of understanding that you will be afforded the opportunity to get short here to make the opposing end. What gave you that understanding, right? We took out the buy side here. We had heavy displacement. These are 15-minute candles, displacement with a bearish breaking market structure right there, right? Once we had a bearish breaking market structure, we consolidated and created an order block right there, right? We created an order block right there. When we came into the London close, right? When we came into the London close, prior to the London close, we've had displacement down, breaking market structure, got an order block set there that we're respecting right here, displaced below that order block. So inside the London close, you have an opportunity to look for a reason to short into this low right here, because we got a breaking market structure right there heading down, and knowing that we may get the opposite end from the London open to the London close, and price is supporting that idea right now. Price is supporting the idea to form a low in up and opposite of the high made in the open. Why? Because we took out the high, displaced down, breaking market structure, right? And when we came into the London close kill zone, we displaced below this order block and below all of these lows here. We displaced below this order block, showing prices still drawing toward this liquidity right there. All of this narrative supported, hey, we're going to get the opposite end of the range trade for the London close from the London kill zone. All of this is supporting that idea. Yes, it's against the grain, but this is supporting the idea of giving you the opposite. You're trading with the idea of getting delivered the opposite end of the range. I ain't gonna walk through the whole thing, but that's why you could have used the same concepts as, remember what I said, mark out the liquidity from the prior session. These are the London highs. These are the highs we all look for. A moment above needs no nothing more, then it will drop and break market structure. Then you can get air short and it will deliver to where it should be. And you will be happy just like me. That's it. The high, the high from the other session, right there. You went up, took out that high, displaced low, and came down and took out the liquidity. Same thing. The high from the prior session. This is the New York session. That's the high from the prior section. We attacked that high and displaced lower, and then we delivered the London opposite end of the range right up in here. There you go. There you go. I have nothing more. I hope y'all took copious amounts of notes, because guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It's August 21st. And I said from August 21st forward, we will not save the lives. You have to be here. Be here. Be here. Hey, man. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, man. I'm just some silly dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida that learned how to do something. And I get on Al Gore's internet and I share it with like-minded people in the hopes to help somebody get the aha moment. Because somebody helped me get my aha moment at one point in time. And when I got my aha moment, I could not be stopped. Can't stop. Don't stop. Bad boy. Upgraded from a lad toy. Baby. Baby. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. I said, baby. Where your mama at? Where y'all come here? Where y'all at? Keyshawn. Yes. Chris, Timothy, y'all come here. Come here. Let me ask y'all a question. Yes. Y'all come around the curtain so I can see your face. Yeah, come on. Yeah, you can duck under. That's fine. What Water? Where Chris at? Look at Water with the beard. Hey, my son got a beard.
Fake. Oh my gosh.
My son got a beard, y'all. Chris, come here. Come here. Now.
I'll just eat out for him.
Come here. Now, I got a question for y'all. Y'all are going to help me decide something. Now, when I came on, I said, I was talking about, y'all know my channel is primarily live streaming, right?
Yes.
So live streaming means, hey, you know what I'm saying? You got to be there live to see it, right?
Yeah.
Is that too bright for y'all? Is that in y'all face?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lights.
Yeah.
That's better?
Yeah.
Okay, so look at my son got a beard back here. He like a full-grown man standing next to me.
Yeah.
Got a whole beard. My nephew got a beard too. He got a thick mustache. He got a little bit of beard. But anyway, you got to be here, right? Thank you. Derek said I got a beautiful family, right? You got to be here to see the live. So I say, you know what? From now on, from August 21st, if you're not on the live, I'm not saving them. You just gonna miss whatever we talked about. Now, so like, so Timothy, should I continue to save the lives for the people who wasn't on the live? Yes or no?
It depends, because
it's a yes/no question. Should I save the lives for the people who can't make it?
Hey, if that will make your heart happy, that's what you want to do.
Y'all see what I deal with? Yes or no, man?
I don't like. I mean, you said if that's like your how your channel's oriented, you wanted to be a live streaming channel, then make it live stream and cut out all the saves. You know
so yes or no?
Yeah, but like if people come there, now they don't know that you're a live streamer if everything's empty. You know what I'm saying? Well, you still had them old tidbits, but still.
I said from this day forward, I ain't saving the lives, because if you don't pull up on the live, you're just gonna miss it.
So are all the old ones still there?
The old ones still gonna be there.
Okay, then yeah, let it rock.
So yes or no, save the lives?
No.
Keyshawn, yes or no, save the lives?
Of course.
Save them?
Yes.
Okay, Chris, Saving lives? Yes or no?
Nah, cause your old life's still out there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good.
2-1. That's it.
Why would you not want to save lives?
There you go. Appreciate y'all.
All right.
It's a no. We're not saving them. Thank you guys. Thank you.
All right. Have a wonderful day.
So the crew
Back to the fake office.
the crew has said the crew has said no. I tried to get my wife. Y'all know my wife nice. My wife be like, my boys like, y'all see my boys like me. Nah, let it rock. Forget them. Man, pick one. You're gonna change it in a week anyway. Tell Chris, don't let him pull you. Shenanigans is not an Ealing word. You had to look it up to figure out how to spell it. Hey, this is what we gonna do. This live stream will be saved, but every live stream that I do from now on will not be saved. And I put that on everything I love. Speaking of everything that I love, take advantage today. And the reason why I'm saving this live stream is because I feel like I covered some valuable information for somebody that really needs it. Somebody that really needs it. I covered it for somebody who really needs it. We got SJ on here that said she's struggling. We got Finding Superman on here that said he's really struggling. You know what I'm saying? We got people on here that say they're struggling. Somebody needs this, but I liked a lot. This is why with the people that's in the super secret ICT stuff that we doing, y'all can ask them. Y'all can ask. I get pissed off when people don't be showing up. When it just be me, Rhonda, and Michelle looking at each other and here to learn and share, I be pissed off. Lil Hawk be faithful too. Now, last week we had a nice little crowd, right? But when it just be like me and two, maybe three other people, I be pissed. Because it's all about the purpose was the live interaction. I understand people be busy. I understand. But we on like week 7, and it's only been 2 weeks when it's been more than 4 people on there counting me. It's only been 2 weeks. And we're on week 7. Only been 2 weeks. And last week was one of them. So prior to last week, it was only one time when it was more than me and 3 other people on there. And the purpose is supposed to be live. But this one will be saved. I feel like somebody need it. But yeah. And it's not so much coming from a place of like, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's more so for the people who say they want it, but they're just stuck in a hamster wheel of education where they're not really doing the work and they're just going out on Al Gore's internet trying to find the next best thing, that something that the one trick magic wand, and they're just trying to find that, and then this gonna make them be able to quit their 9 to 5, and this gonna be make them go from 1 to 100,000, and it's yeah, that ain't what this about. I just want to talk to people who want to do the work, and I get it. People get busy. I'm not talking about people who miss a week here, miss a week there. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I still go through and do the purges inside the Discord, and every time I do a purge, it always purges somebody out. It always purges somebody out. Why? Because people said they wanted it so bad, but they're not using it. Hey, maybe they outgrew it. I don't care, but hey. Anyway, take advantage of the day, man, while you got the opportunity. Please let your loved ones know that you love them right now. Don't just say it, show it, and confirm it. Speak their love language so they can receive the love that you're trying to give to them. Don't put it off till tomorrow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. Trust me, they're not. You're not. We're not. Don't live with the regret of not taking advantage of expressing your love to your loved ones. If your parents are still with us, call them up, go visit them, stop by, take out your mama trash, stop by, go wash her car, do something nice for her. Let them know that she's appreciated. Let your father know that he's appreciated. I'm 51 years old. My mama is in her 70s. So, I'm thankful for every day that I have with her. I try to let her know that I'm thankful for all that she did for me. Growing up, I was a hard-headed little boy. Golly, because I'm a hard-headed grown man. But take advantage, man. Go in there, hug your spouse right now. Kiss them, tell them that you love them. Go in there, hug your kids right now. Tell them that you love them. Tell them that you're proud of them. Share your day with them. Ask them how their day was. If you got pets, love on your pets. Don't kiss them rascals, but love on your pets. Take advantage, man. I appreciate y'all. That means your group is too secret. Even the members don't. Hey, man. Until the next time, man. Big spot of gold. I appreciate y'all, man.